My name is Brian Pillman Jr., and you're watching the Rasslin Rage YouTube show. Oh!
This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hola, señores and señoritas. El vato loco forever ese. Hello to you. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Dan. Hello.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello, Josh in the chat. Hello, whoever else is in there. Hello to all of you. Nice to see you. This is episode 210, right? 210 of Rasslin Rage, and we're back. We are back on our regular blah, 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 blah.
There you go. The invisible Drake.
We have been it is episode 210. We have results from 3 of the 4 events that took place here in the state of Michigan. I was at one of them. Awesome sauce. I am the mastermind of Rasslin Rage. They also call me anyways. I am the creator of Rasslin Rage. I am the mastermind. I am also the guy they call the boss because I am the boss. Now, let me introduce you to one of the co-hosts because the other one is still having internet problems. Dun, dun, dun.
1 week later.
Well, I mean, if it's not him, it's me. If it ain't me, it's you. If we don't have internet, if we don't have internet problems, Dan's got car problems. If Dan ain't got car problems, Cody's got car problems. If Cody ain't got car problems, Josh has car problems. Yep. It's kind of like this revolving.
If it ain't none of that, it's one of our kids.
Between the two of us, because there's only one. Yeah, Josh ain't got no damn kids. But anyways, this is the other one, the mean one. I wouldn't call him mean. He's just the grumpy one. He's just grumpy all the time. You'd be grumpy too if you had 772 kids. It is the real deal heel, Danny Beals. Hello and welcome back, Dan.
Hey, what's up? A long weekend, but we got this.
Right on. Are you doing that?
Yes, I am. Thank you to our sponsors, PKSA Karate, Davison Sarai, Grizzly Pro, For Us Wrestling, and American Wrestling Experience.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Make sure to tell them to hit the thumbs up.
Yeah. Hey, thumbs up, hit it. Bell, hit it. Chat, get in it. Let's roll.
that was good, dude. I have to make you a little song or something like that. You know, chat, get in it.
I'm gonna get me a shirt made with just that on it.
There you go. I like it. All right, so we will be back right after this.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Rasslin Rage t-shirts are available on ProWrestlingTees.com/Rasslin Rage. Just click the link in the description to visit our store on Pro Wrestling Tees website. Every shirt is 100% cotton and available in sizes up to 5X. Show your love for Rasslin Rage and get yours today.
happiest hopper, a cinnamon dream. I bring you an ice that'll sure make you scream. Demon of fire and cold from above.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast fireball.
I mean, I know it's role playing, but can we do a little more play and a little less role?
All right.
Okay.
So let's see. That's 12, 13, 18. That's 24 points of damage to make you a happy Harper.
That's right. You want to be a Happy Harper? Make sure you scroll down in the description and you follow Happy Harper Ice Cream on Facebook. Happy Harper's ran by our favorite Happy Harper. That's right, Josh Harper, our other host who's not here tonight. Make sure you get a hold of him for, ice cream, $4 a pint. It's good stuff. Very good stuff. Excuse me. Man, that beer is, woo. So we have results, and the results we're starting off with tonight are Capital Pro Wrestling. Give me 1 second to bring that up for you guys. Bam, there's the flyer. You like that, don't you? In the first match, Capital Pro Wrestling was presenting the Great Lakes Pro Wrestling Showcase. The first matchup was Jack Verville taking on Jarris Gray. Jarris Gray, we've known him for a while. We met him all along. We met him when we first started going to XI, matter of fact.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
So unfortunately, though, Jack Verville, I like you too, but I'm friends with Gray, so I'm a little biased. However, like I said, unfortunately, Jack Verville defeated Jarris Gray. That's just my opinion, unfortunately. Okay?
Then it was Keith Cream, or as Josh likes to refer to him, Hemorrhoid Cream. He doesn't like that.
Well, he's got a new one now. LJ's son now is calling him Krispy Kreme.
Hey, you know what? That'll work too. I mean, Josh is really gonna be mad about that though, because Josh likes Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I like Krispy Kremes too.
Yeah. So, Mr. Keith Cream there defeated Billy Ray Daniels. George Mack, was it a draw? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, defeated Billy Ray Daniels. I didn't separate these two. My bad. There.
Okay.
Your turn.
So George Mack and Drew Jacobs was a double DQ?
Yes.
A double DQ?
Double DQ.
Wow. Nice.
Oh, you know what? I probably put that together like that so you wouldn't have to do that. Sorry about that.
Okay. Anyways.
Then it's Murder City Inc. Caleb Stills and Jamie Cox defeating West Hollywood Hustlers of Hot Stuff Rivera and Thurston Scowell to defend the Great Lakes Tag Team titles.
Whoop, whoop. Then it was Conrad Lukes defeating Anderson Knight. Anderson Knight, not a small dude.
No. Then it was CJ Ogden defeating Justin Dream to defend the Great Lakes television title.
To defend the Great Lakes, right? Television
Yes.
title. Real quick, hello, TJ Meyer. He's in the chat.
Hey, what's up, TJ?
You got this next one too?
Yeah, I got it. The Grey Wolves, Jimmy and Jarris Gray, defeated Jason Blazin and Fun the Sight.
Well, so that's fair. So I mean, earlier we see Verville defeat Gray, and then we get the Grey Wolves in a tag match, and they win. So I mean, that's a pretty fair trade-off. I mean, okay, yeah. I'll take that because we know Jarris and Jimmy, and they're both cool guys. The best part of Jimmy and Jarris, right? I'm not going to say it's the best part. Let me say it because I don't want to sound rude because that's the wrong way to say it. One of the parts of that I like about them the most is their story of how they became professional wrestlers, the route that they took to do it. That is a good story. I like it, and you know me, Dan. I love stories in wrestling. Sort of like this story that's been going on between TJ and Dre Jacobs, because that guy.
Yeah,
we're going to talk a little bit more about that here in a minute. Then it was Jack Verville defeating Joseph Norton via DQ, disqualification. Boo.
Next up, is City Championship Wrestling from Harrison Township. This was Saturday, July 16th. Now, there was a
Kabashi's
3-match series.
Wrath.
Yes. There's a 3-match series. Match number 1 of the 3 was a lumberjack match. Cat Daddy versus Jason DeMilo. What ended up, ready for this? Ready? Or do you want to just take your headphones off for a minute so you don't stroke out?
I just read it.
Okay. No contest.
What the? Anyways. Oh, you got the next one too.
So, match 2 of the 3 was a chain match between Cat Daddy and DeMilo. And it went to, it looks to me like a 15-minute draw.
15-minute time limit, huh? So they just, yeah. Then the third match of the 3-match series was a Texas death match. Cat Daddy defeated DeMilo after a bloody match. Then it was Lance Starr defeating Chris Moore after that match. After the
Yes. And Andre Kabashi defeating Mikey Mourner. Then Mikey Mourner defeating Sultana. Yeah. Nice job giving this one to yourself, Dan.
Johnny? Joni?
You know what? I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna do my best. All right. College try here. Sultani Gioni with Andre Kabashi.
Woo. And then it was Ryan Matthias defeating, too bad Josh isn't here, Freedom Ramsey, because Josh would be like, Freedom! And he would do it a lot better than me.
Yeah, he does it a lot better than us. I'll give that to him. And then it was Father Marquise defeating Night Owl, Emilio Iglesias.
I love that. Emilio Iglesias.
Emilio Iglesias.
Not Julio Iglesias.
Oh, not Julio.
Not to be confused with.
Yes.
Not confused with Julio. Julio. Then it was Mulak defeating Darian Ultra with Emilio. Oh, and then there you go. Ahead.
Yes, go, sir.
Trevor Stroud. And I asked him how to say his name. Damn it. Defeated AJ Harris.
And then it was a battle royal to determine the match order. The entrants were Matthias, Emilio, Abrams, Stroud, Leone, Kabashi, Ultra, Marquise, Freedom, Mikey, Fred, AJ Harris, and Mulak.
That was the match order, it says.
Yes.
The last 2 in that battle royal was Abrams and John Red. And it was Abrams coming out on top and being the number 1 man.
Another big dude.
In the battle royal. Oh, man. Next up, we have XICW. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
That's the one you were at.
Yeah, I was there. Fortunately, you guys were not. That's it wasn't.
Skyjacker.
I sat all by myself. Anyways, XICW Best of Detroit number 29, and it was in Detroit. That's right. Xtreme Instense Championship Wrestling in the International Institute of Metro Detroit. Top Gun pinned LaDon Sanders. And I will like to go on record. I did make both Dean Hendricks and Top Gun. I made them aware. That title's mine. Don't leave it anywhere, because I will find it. And you will again lose your number 2. Just saying.
So what you're saying is they're going to lose their stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Tyler Coleman pinned Adam Wick to become the new lightweight champion.
Boop, boop. That's right. He is the new XICW lightweight champion of the world.
Do we have to recognize it though?
Well, yeah.
You know, listen, this kid his head's gonna be so big it's not gonna be able to fit through.
I got to tell you though, man, at the end of it all, and I posted today that he won the title. At the end of it all, when it was all said and done, I've said it before. He's a guy that I love to boo, right? He's a guy I like to jaw jack with. There's not many of those guys that can do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
However, he's one of them. He does it. But the crowd, they didn't know who to root or boo.
Right.
And eventually, it turned into they were all about Kyler Coleman. No matter how, at that moment, whether in the match, even before the match, maybe they didn't like him, but at some point during that match, he showed that crowd something that made them rethink their way that they were reacting to him. Okay,
so he pulled the Rocky Drago thing.
Yeah, he did something, and
well, I hate to admit it, but I have a couple of times.
Okay,
The kid's not
hey,
bad.
I'm going to tell.
Kid's not bad.
I remember when both of you, you and Josh, both gave me a hard time about buying a Kyler Coleman T-shirt.
I still will make fun of you for it, but
Well,
hey, you know what?
I will
At least now you
proudly, I will proudly display my Kyler Coleman T-shirt. Bad guy or not, he deserved that championship.
Well, you know what? I was always told find something nice, all right, about everybody. That everyone has something. That sometimes you got to be a minor and you got take a little deep to find it. All right. So here it is. What I like about Kyler Coleman, he squirts kids in the face with water.
Sometimes. Right. Sometimes.
All right. Then it was whoa. Oh, TJ. All right, here we go. Solo pin TJ Meyer. And he kind of had to. I mean,
Well, let me explain something here. So that everybody that maybe have not been there, you might understand something. In this match, so the War Boy there was a promo release that the War Boy is back, right? The War Boy's here. This is what you wanted, TJ. This is what you're going to get. The War Boy is returned. So TJ did not accept the War Boy's challenge and made it
didn't believe him.
Right. He picked a poison match, right? So TJ had to lose his match, and Dre, or the War Boy, had to win his match in order for the two of these gentlemen to face each other again, which they are going to face each other on the 30th in Lincoln Park Community Center this month, the 30th. However, that was the stipulation. So he lost this match. Mind you, I would also like to point out that Solo and TJ have tag teamed, and if I'm not mistaken, either are or were the Metro Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Yes, these two know each other well.
Right. TJ specifically picked Solo, believing that Solo would lay down for TJ. TJ didn't know that Solo's mama was in the crowd.
Oh,
and I was sitting right next to her, and she said, "I didn't raise my boy like that. He ain't gonna lay down," and he sure did not. And he got the W, and he won. What's even better is if you see, I posted a clip on the Michigan Independent Weekly page, which you can find a link down in the description, of the War Boy returning to XICW. And it just so happened to be right after that match, and he just so happened to be underneath the ring and came right out next to me. And then, you'll have... No, but you will have to, either buy XICW's DVD or whatever to see what happened, but it did happen. Okay? But then the next matchup happened, and it was the Black Sheep defeating the Soul Taker by pinfall, which these two are going to face each other again or in some fashion, the Three Faces or whoever, somebody's going to show up and take on the Soul Taker at Lincoln Park on the 30th.
I know Soul Taker said he's getting tired of Sheepy being that thorn in his side.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, I would be too.
I like Sheepy, you know.
Well, I do too,
but it looks like Sheepy's right there, you know.
Right. Absolutely.
Next up was Mr. 401k, Mark Ross, and the guy who they've been beating the hell out of each other for the last, month and a half? 2 months? Jamie Cox in a tag team match. XICW said, you know what? We need to take a break here. We're going to put you two in tag team match together. Now, they were able to keep it together. Last week, we asked this question. Would they be able to keep it together long enough to win the match? And they did, and they beat KJ Reynolds and Forever Young.
Which they announced as critical content, by the way, which this, in my opinion, you take it for whatever it's worth. If it's not Forever Young and Kyler Coleman, it is not critical content. Maybe they may be a faction, but in my eyes, if it ain't Forever Young and Kyler Coleman, it's critical content light. Plain,
maybe
simple.
They're trying to be like Freebirds, where you never know what combination you're going to see.
Yeah, well, regardless.
But no, I got to ask you, though. How did Mark and Jamie get along? Couldn't have been well.
At first, not so much. But at some point, Mark was hurt and he needed help to get out of the ring. But Mark wasn't happy about it.
Oh, I bet not.
No, not at all. He had some real bad side eye. Didn't like him much. Yeah, dude.
Hey, if there's a guy out there that's as grumpy as me, it's Mark.
Yeah, true.
Then it's the United States champion, LJ Lawrence, karate bad boy, leader of the Cobra Kai, as he successfully defended his title against Keith Cream.
And then it was BRD pinning Cobra Kai's Iron Eagle.
Ooh. There has to be more to that.
Not really. It was a good fight.
Whose corner did LJ stand in?
He was out there with Cobra Kai, but there was no assistance or anything like that. It was a fair fight down the middle, called fairly. Everybody's cool, in my opinion.
There you go. Hey, LJ's a stand-up guy.
Right. Now, let me do this one. So,
Sure.
Dre Jacobs comes to the ring. We knew that this was announced as Dre Jacobs versus Mongo. Actually, Jeremiah Goldmain comes out. Goldmain does his illustrious intro of himself, does a great intro for Mongo. Mongo comes out, enter Mongo into the ring. Mongo's in the ring, little jaw jacking. Cue TJ Meyer's music. TJ Meyer then proceeds out the entrance, comes out of the entryway and announce that when he said that he had a opponent in mind, he didn't have just one, he had two. And that's when we saw Madman Fulton come back again. So it was basically Mongo versus Madman Fulton versus Dre Jacobs. And it was Dre Jacobs who came out on top, the War Boy. And so now, because he wins that match, TJ gets exactly what he wanted, and that's the War Boy in a one-on-one.
Careful what you wish for.
Now, there's some stipulations to this match. I believe it's a barbed wire match. There's no ropes. They're taking the ropes off, and they're putting barbed wire on the 30th.
That sounds like a War Boy match.
It does sound like a War Boy match. So, definitely going to be crazy on the 30th over there at Lincoln Park Community Center.
Then, for the Midwest Championship, it was champion MM3 facing off against Apollo Star.
Yes.
In the end, trust the process because the process never fails.
This was a great match. A lot of technical wrestling here.
Oh, I'm sure.
You didn't, MM3 can fly, but there wasn't a lot of high flying from MM3 in this match. It was a lot of technical wrestling. Good match. I can't wait for all y'all to see that match.
I say, you know what? That other than tag team, that's my favorite. The catch can. Trading moves
right
back and forth.
And then in the main event, it was the Xtreme Instense Champion, Jake Chris, also known as the Fire Starter, pitting the DBA. And I call bullshit.
Shenanigans.
I was there and I seen it. And it was bullshit. But I will tell you another clip I posted. This one I posted on my personal Facebook. The fans of XICW are no fans of that state down there.
No.
And they let Jake Christ know all about it.
Was he by himself?
He had that guy with him. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right. So XICW returns to action on July 30th at the Lincoln Park Community Center. You can head on over to XICWDetroit.com to purchase your tickets, or you can head on over to their Facebook page to find all that info. You can find all of that info for XICW as well as Capital Pro and CCW down in the description. Make sure you head on over there, follow them on all their social media and things like that. Give them a follow and watch their stuff. If they have a YouTube channel, check that stuff out. I know that Capital Pro Wrestling is on the Great Lakes Wrestling Showcase channel, I believe it is. And then I know XICW has their own channel. I believe City Championship Wrestling has their channel as well. I just don't think I have that listed yet. I may. But they have TV tapings, I guess you could call, that they put up on CCW. So good stuff. Hopefully we'll have the Pure Pro Wrestling results. I know they had 3 shows on Saturday, 3 different times. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. We've reached out. And then there's only a couple promotions that don't really give us their stuff. So it is what it is. Life goes on. We will be back here on Tuesday for Michigan Independent Weekly. That's where we give you all the info that you need to attend any or all the events right here in the state of Michigan. There's a few coming up. Matter of fact, the return to F5 in Flint. There's a couple other ones that I know of that are going on. So you guys want to check that out so we get all the info. Dan does a lot of that work when it comes to that. Dan goes out, gets the flyers and gets the info put together so that we can do that show. And then we do it. Monday, if you check the channel, maybe click the bell, right? The bell, right, Dan? The bell allows you to be notified when new content becomes available here on the channel. When matches, we go live, anything that we put up, Indie Idol, promos, whatever we put up on this channel, it allows you to be notified when that becomes available. Well, Monday-ish sometime, you'll most likely are going to get a match. I think it was I uploaded it and it was processing right now, but I believe you're going to get LJ's match for the United States Championship. So that should be a good one. Yeah, LJ versus Keith Creed. So
nice.
Yeah,
I'll be looking forward to that one.
Right, and I have a plethora of matches that I need to go through and upload a couple here and there, and I don't upload every match. I don't do that stuff, and that's just not my thing, I guess. It is what it is. So hopefully by Tuesday, Josh has got his internet fiasco taken care of, and he's back in full force. And then we'll be back in action in full force with all 3 of us, eh? That'd be pretty sweet, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I need to put this back to the old screen. My bad. Let's do this. There we go. As you can see, we've updated the sponsors there. Instead of having the sponsors all over, now their pictures rotate. We got 2 spots where that's going right now, and those are probably going to be like permanent locations. The screen changes a little bit once we add Josh in there. So it is what it is, but good stuff. Anything you want to add in there, my man?
Hey, listen. If you click that bell and everybody does it, I mean, it's got to be like what? We're 1.14K now. If everybody does it, Josh does not have to ring that stupid bell anymore. So do me a favor. All right? Make me happy, guy. Click the stupid bell so that he'll shut up.
Well, gee, somebody has got a lot to say, huh? My Lord Almighty. Okay, well, everybody, again, thank you for joining us. Barbed wire brutality. If Dre wants it, and I'm going to give him one. Okay? Oh, if he wants an end, I'm going to give him one. Well, you say that. I'm just not sure how necessarily true that is. No, TJ, hell have no fury like a scorned woman, and you pissed off his wife. You're about to find out. You're about to find out. Not only did you fuck with his wife, but you made him watch you do it.
And you know that he's hearing that all the time from her. Listen, I love my wife, okay? But when she gets going, there ain't nothing I won't do to make that stop.
You're playing with fire that you don't even want a piece of, dude. Not even remotely close. Anyways, all right. I am going to end this now because next thing you know, Dre will be in here and these two will be fighting. That's how it works on this show sometimes. You guys, thank you for joining us. Make sure you smash the thumbs up and all that good stuff. We will see you back here on Tuesday at 6:30, right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel for Michigan Independent Weekly. That's right here on r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. See ya.
Later.
It's going down. This is Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. Scream it out loud. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. It's going down.